Hi, boys and girls. Oh my gosh. I hear my cat going crazy already. So this is your week 18 video of your vocab words. So this is our last week of vocab before we have our 2-week Christmas break. So some of these words are going to be a little weird and they're not going to have a whole lot of meaning to you because you probably don't know exactly what they are. It's not like a word that we've heard a bunch of times and we really know what the definition is, even though it's our vocab word. These words are just kind of strange and we probably don't know a lot about them. But they're really relevant, which means they're really important this week because we're also learning about some of these words in grammar. So let's just get started and I'll talk about each one as it appears. Your first word is the word comma. So I'm guessing that all of you know what a comma is. And it's a punctuation mark to show a slight pause. And I should have typed a comma on here to show you. I'm sorry that I didn't. I will the rest of the week. But a comma is just one of our punctuation marks that we use. It's not a period. It's not something that we use to end a sentence. It's just something that goes in the middle sometimes to show when we're speaking to pause. We're going to be working with commas this week and using them in the correct places in sentences. Our next word is complex sentence. So who knew that there were different kinds of sentences, right? Well, we knew that there were sentences like declarative and exclamatory, those kind of things. But a complex sentence, it's a sentence containing an independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. So that's where these words are getting kind of confusing, right? We don't really know what an independent clause is or a dependent clause. But they are things that are in sentences. So we just have to learn that a complex sentence has an independent clause and at least one, or maybe more dependent clauses. Now, a compound sentence. These are the type of sentences we'll be working with this week in grammar because we're working on the placement of commas in compound sentences. So a compound sentence, it's a sentence that has at least two independent clauses joined by a comma, which is right here. This is a comma, semicolon, or a conjunction. So a lot of information to take in here, right? A compound sentence, a sentence that has at least two independent clauses. Remember, the complex sentence only had one independent clause and maybe more dependent clauses. So these are just strange definitions and words that we're just going to have to learn for this week for our test. We might not use them very much throughout the rest of our schooling. We might, I don't know. But these words are words that we're just going to have to memorize by practicing them all week. So each day this week. Next word is a coordinating conjunction. I'm guessing you don't know what that is because Miss Helton had to look up so she could reteach herself. So a coordinating conjunction is a conjunction that joins together words, phrases, or clauses. So this is still something that's just not really making a lot of sense, I'm guessing, for you. But as the week goes on, I will include things in the video that help you understand what each word is that will kind of go along with the definition. So coordinating conjunction, a conjunction that joins together words, phrases, or clauses. And we have subordinate conjunction, another set of weird words. It's a word that joins an independent clause and a dependent clause. So I don't have any tricks or tips to give you yet that will help you remember these words. But as the week goes on and as you watch my videos each day, then I will include little tips and little tricks that will help you remember what definition goes with which word. So now you are to log on to Spelling City and you're going to complete the very first two activities. I think it's Spelling Teach Me, and you're going to alphabetize the words and put them in ABC order. So I know these words are kind of weird. You're probably like, what in the world are these? But don't worry, we will practice them as the week goes on, and I will make sure that you're ready for your test on Friday.